Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel TechSet Blog, and I am Srijit Basak. In today's video tutorial, we are going to build a real-time chat application using NodeJs and socket.io. So let's see what we are going to build. Here you can see we have this application where we are going to ask the user their name, let's say John, and you can see this message, you joined. And let's open another window, and with the port of 3000 let's give it as Sam, and we're going to split this window here. Now let's say you can see Sam connected right here. Hi Sam, and you can see this user is showing you hi Sam, and this user can see the user John, and this user is saying hi Sam. Now let's see, hi John, hi there, and you can see this user is saying hi there, and this user can see Sam, hi there. So hi, how about you? Now let's see, we can open another window. Now if I press enter, it will not open this application, so I just need to use an username, let's say Lynn. Now we can see both of this user, Lynn connected. Now so you can see this user can see their message on left side, and this both user can see Lynn's message on right side. So we are going to build this application using NodeJs with Express and socket.io. So let's build our application. So at first open the terminal. So we are in a home folder, and now we need to go to the desktop folder, and I have already created a directory inside the desktop, that is real-time chat socket. And if I list out this directory, that you can see I have already created another directory, that is client, and inside the client you can see I have two files, that is index.html and wall.png. and if I open this directory inside Vim editor, you can see I have index.html, and this index.html have some styling. So as this is not a CSS tutorial, so I'm just not going to elaborate all of this. So you can copy paste all of this thing from the GitHub repository. I will give the link in our description. So here you can see we have this UL unordered list which has an ID messages, and we have a form with empty action, so I can remove this, and we have input element with the ID of m, type text, autocomplete off, and when the page loads it will focus the cursor to the input box, and the button with send. And now save this file, and we can close this. Now we can create our package.json file with npm init-y command, and then now at first install some dependencies. First one is, let's say Express, then socket.io, and then I'm going to use save -save and hit enter. Now I'm just going to install another dependency, which is dev dependency. So for this I'm just going to use dflag with nodemon and hit enter. So we have successfully installed nodemon. So let's clear it. Now if I open this and open the package.json file, you can see we have these dependencies, that is express and socket.io, and we have dev dependency, which is nodemon. So inside the script we can delete this, and we can see, let's keep it, and we can use dev, then nodemon index.js, and save this file, and it will watch the file changes in our index.js file. And let's see, and we need to open the file manager right here, and we can create an index.js file, reload this file, and then we can open this file, and let's say console.log hello world. Save this file, and let me open another window, and I'm just going to cd into desktop, and then real-time chat socket, and then I'm just going to run npm run dev. Okay, let's see what I made so far, and package.json, not div, it should be dev. So save this file, and I'm just going to run this again. So our nodemon is going to watch this file, and if anything changes to our index.js file, it will automatically rebuild. So let's see. So you can see we have this console, that is hello world. Now inside our index.js file we can delete it. Now we need to use const app equal to require express, and we can call this with this parenthesis, then const http equal to require http, and then create server with app, and then const io equal to require socket.io, and then we are going to use http, and then we are going to use const port equal to process dot env dot port or 3000, and then we are going to use app.get slash, and then we are going to pass request and rest parameter, and then inside here we can say rest.send h1, and then this is string, so we are going to use hello world, and save this file. And after that we are going to use http.listen, that is port, and we are just going to console out, that is console.log listening to port, like this one, or if I make it as http localhost, like this one, and if I save this file, and you can see we have this listening to localhost 3000. So I'm just going to copy this link and open our browser, and here I'm just going to paste it and hit enter. So we have this string hello world. So alternatively we can use a file inside our client folder. So we can go to our app.get, so you can see we can send our file here, and then we can remove this. So here, and we can use directory name plus client and then index.html. Let's see what happens. And if I reload it, you can see we have this chat window where we can send messages from right here, and it will be populated in this screen. So here you can see inspect element. We have some problem here, that is we don't have background image. So we need to see how can we do that. Let's see, we can use app.get background image request response. Then we can copy this and we need to send wall.png. Save this file, and if I reload this, we have this nice background. Now we need to create another folder inside our client.js. So before that, let me open index.html file, and here I'm just going to create a script source. Then we are going to use, let's say, script.js. Save this file, and inside our client we can create script.js, and we can open our index.js file. Let's copy this, and right here we just change this to script like this one, and you can delete to this script.js. Save this, and let's see, in our index.html we can simply delete this thing, because we just need to use, let's add slash and save this file and reload. If let's see if anything goes wrong or not. No, we don't have any error. Okay, so as I have installed socket.io, we can also include it in our client side. So we can use slash socket.io .socket.io.js like this one. So if I reload this, let's say reload and view page source, and if I click on it, you can see the file is right here. Okay, now I'm just going to close this, and in our index.js file we are going to our, here we just need to use io.on connect, and then we are going to pass socket, and here we just need to use console.log connected, or you can say user connected. Save this file, and we just need to go our index.html, then not index.html, we just need to open our, let's script.js. Here we just need let's say let socket equal to io, and then we need to see if anything goes wrong or not. So refresh this, and if I go to our npm, so you can see user connected. Whenever we use this io function call. Now here I'm just going to use let's say document dot query selector. Let's see from index.html what is the form. So we just use form, Okay, so we are going to use documented query selector form, and then add event listener, and we are going to use submit, and then change it, and then we are going to use e for event, and then we are going to prevent the default form submission. So e dot prevent default. And why we are using event dot prevent default? Because whenever we submit the form, the browser will be reloaded, so we will lost these messages when the user sending. Well, so let's aim equal to document dot get element by id, which has an aim id. So let's see what is the id. So you can see the id of this input element is aim, and here you can see I have made this aim. Now I'm just going to use socket dot emit, and then we just use chat message, and we are going to pass aim dot value, and then we need to make the value blank string, and then we are just going to use aim dot focus and return false, and save this file. So I have emitted this chat message. So if I go to the index.js file and then go to IO, this one, I'm just going to delete it. So let's make another thing, that is socket dot on chat message, and then message, and then console log message. Save this file. Now if I go to right here and reload this, hello, so you can see we have this message hello coming from client. So after this we are going to use a socket dot broadcast dot emit chat message. So we are broadcasting this message to all users except the currently sending users. So if I go to our script.js file, and here we are just going to socket dot on chat message, and here we just need to pass message and console log new message. Save this file, and let's open inspect element console, not like this one. I just need to open another window. So copy this, and we need to open this thing right here, and let's say hello. Now you can see this user cannot see their message in our console, but if we go to our inspect element to here, let's see, we need to reload it. So let's say hello. So this user can see new message hello, which is this window. And if I click first window, so first window, and we just don't see from here, but if we inspect from here, you can see new message first window. So it is working as expected. And let me create a function append message data, and then class name. We will need this class name, and then we need to create a variable for this. So let li document dot create element li, and then li dot class name is equal to class name, and then document dot get element by id. We have messages dot append child li. Okay, then we just need to use li dot inner html with data and save this file. Now we can append message with message, and the class name we are going to give, let's say left, not left, right, and then message, and save this file. And it will create two classes for this to this li element, that is right and message. Okay, and let's see and reload this file and hi. Let's see what happens. So we have an error, that is append child of null. Okay, what going wrong? So if I go to page source, what is it? Messages, and we need to go document dot get element by id. Also we need to make it not hash, and let's reload this file. Hi there, and you can see this message is right aligned. And now we need to create logic to create username. So for this we need to go to script.js file, and after that we need to make an username variable, and then if not username, not if, while not username is equal to going to be window dot prompt, and then ask username. So what is your name, and then we are going to use socket dot emit new user, and then username. Save this file, and inside our index.js file from server side, and we need to create an object, so users, like this one, and then after io dot socket dot on new user, then we are going to pass this, so user, and after this we need to see what is username. So we can console log this, console.log user, and save this file, and you can reload it. So if I press enter, it will not work, so we just need to use any name, so John. And now we can see in our terminal, let's see, socket on new user, so I think let's see here, socket not emt, socket dot emit. Save this file and reload John, and if we go to our console, so you can see the new username, that is John. Okay, now we need to make some changes in our index.js file, and in our new user we can use users socket.id is going to be user. Save this. Now we can go to here, then socket.on. So we can use socket after the new user socket.broadcast.emit. Here we're going to use new user, and then we just need to send an object user connected. We can use user connected, and then here we just need to pass users socket.id. Let's delete this, and we can use this one, and delete to this one, and we can use user. Okay, and in our client side script we can see socket.on user connected user, and then you can use append message, then user, and we can use this template string, and then we can use user connected, and we can use our class name, that is right. Save. And we can also use strong save this file, and let's see what happens. So we are here, and we can also save this John, Sam. So you can see this user can see Sam is connected. So if I reload this file, here you can use John, and this user can see John connected. Okay, now in our terminal, in our index.js file, we can use socket.on disconnect, and then we are going to use a function. Then here we just need to use socket.broadcast.emit. Here we are just going to use user disconnected, and then we are going to show the users socket.id like this one, and then go to our script.js. We can copy this, and then here we just need to pass disconnected, and save this file, and reload this John. We can reload this Jane. So you can see from here John connected whenever I reload this page. Okay, so Jane, so this user is Jane and this user is John, I think. So if I make a tab and close this, you can see Jane disconnected. So we can use localhost 3000, and let's see the username is Sam. So reload this, so you can see Jane disconnected, and here I'm just going to use lin, and you can see lin connected. Now we need to handle a thing, that is, if I type here hi, the user cannot see their message. So how can we rectify this? We can use our client side script. So after sending the form, so here we just need to use like this one. So append message, so the data we are going to use like u, just make it as strong. Let's say we are going to use a template string, so strong and u, and after that we can use, let's say, m dot value, and the class name we are going to use left message. Save this file, and when we emitting new user and we are asking the username, after that we are going to use, let's say, append message, and we are going to show the user, that is, let's see, strong, and here we just need to use u joint and change this to left and save this file. And let's see, reload, let's see, Keith u joint, and we can save this file, and we can use John u joint. So it is saying null because we have after saving the file we have reloaded this page. So now it will not show any null value. So if I reload now, if I press OK, it will not open the app until we give the username. So let's see, Lee. So we can see we have this message, that is u joint, and here you can see u joint, and Keith disconnected and Lee connected, and let's see hi. So this is the message, and the color is slightly green, and you can see the white color on the opposite side. Now this user can say hi there, and you can see we have this message sent to here, and now we just need to pass the username. So let's see, in our index.js file where we are going to this one, so we are sending a message, so we just need to pass an object, and then let's say username, and then username should be, let's say, users, and then socket.id, and then message is going to be message. Save this file, and inside our script.js file, when the chat message is coming, we can socket.onChat message, not this one, like I think this one. So we can change this to data, and we are going to use this one, and let's say data dot username, and data dot message, and we can use a strong, save this file, and after that save this file also, and reload this, John, Kyle, So you joined, and Kyle connected. Now hi. So you can see you hi, and you can see the username is John and their message is hi, and this user is sending also hi there, and you can see the username is Kyle, and the user sent this message, and user can read the message to left side, and if the user receiving any message, those messages is to the right side. Okay, now I just forgot to show you when an user disconnects, and we are going to delete that property from the user object. So delete users with socket.id, like this one. Save this file, and after that we are going to make another functionality of this chat application, that is, whenever an user is typing, all other users is going to see that they are typing. Now in our script.js file, we are going to open it, and then we need to use let typing is going to be false, and then let timeout, which is right now undefined, and then let status element document dot get element by id status, and I'm just going to show you index.html file, and here I have made an element that is status with a division element, and then I have made a status that is position fixed, bottom 50 pixel and left 5 pixel. Okay, now let me open our script.js file, and we have the status element, and before the query selector form, which has add event listener submit, we are going to use another event listener. So not document, let's see, document dot get element by id, and we have an input which has an id m. So add event listener, I have using key press, and then the listener is going to be has an event with the parameter, and then right here I'm just going to, let's see, const key code, and we can get the key code with e.keycode or e.which. Okay, let's see, if key code not equal to 13, it means if user presses the enter, it is going to submit our message, but if the key code is not 13, that means they are typing. Else, now we need to see if user is typing, then typing is going to be true, and then we are going to emit that user is username and typing, not like this one. I need to use a tag, so typing, and then an object, user is going to be username and then typing, and after that we are going to clear out, we are going to clear the timeout like this, and then let's say timeout, set timeout, and the handler is going to be typing timeout with 1.5 second, and inside the else block we just need to clear the timeout, that is timeout, and then set timeout, not set timeout, I'm just going to call the function that is typing timeout, and after the end of file I'm just going to create typing timeout. Let's see the function name right here, like this one, typing timeout. So I'm just going to copy this So typing time out, and we're going to emit socket.emit typing an object. User is going to be username, and then typing is going to be false, like this one. Save this file. So inside our index.js file, we just need to see socket.on. Let's see, we have typing, we are getting data, and then console.log data. Save this file, and let's see in our browser, reload this. John, hello there, hit enter. Now if I go to our terminal and see terminal, and if I go to here, that you can see user John typing true. Sometimes it is going to be false, like this one. Okay, now here we just going to broadcast this socket.broadcast.emit, and then typing status, and we are going to pass this data. Save this file, and in our script.js, socket.on typing status, we have data, and then if data.typing, then we are going to show this, that is, we have like this one, status element. So status element dot inner text is going to be like data dot user is typing dot dot dot. Copy this, and inside the else block we can delete all of this text, so that whenever user stop typing, it will show an empty string. So save this file. Now let's see in our browser. So I'm just going to open a new tab and close current tab, and going to open a window and going to split it to right, and then localhost 3000, and right here localhost 3000, and I'm just going to make the username as John, and here Jen. Okay, now if I type right here, hi there, and stop typing, you can see it is going to hide. And here if I type from here, hi there, how are you, and you can see the status is showing whenever an user is typing. Let's see, we are going to open another window, and hi there. So you can see Lynn is typing, how are you. So you can see we have this functionality we have included in our chat application. So this is the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching my video tutorial. Please subscribe my channel for the upcoming video tutorial. Thank you. Have a nice day.